You're welcome. This is one of my favorite parts where you actually make the movie. Now, before you can start making your movie, you need to think on what your story is going to be all about, and you need to consider the method you are going to use while making your animation. Like, there are two methods you can use to approach this. Now, method one, you make your animation first, and then you add your sound effects and your voiceovers later. And the second method, you add your sound effects and voiceovers first, then you use those sound effects and voiceovers as your reference to make your animation. Now, if you remember in our previous video, we actually used method one when we were trying to blend those fruits. We kind of drew our animation, then we added our sound effects and voiceovers. So in this video, I'm going to use method two. I'm going to add the sound effects and the voiceovers, and I'm going to use that as my reference to animate my movie. So first thing first, I'm going to add my layers. I'm going to go over to my layers and add like 4 layers, and I'll order this properly. Okay, then I'm going to rename them. Now that we are done with that, now let's dive into our animation. So the storyline here is all about a dinosaur listening to music and vibing to the music, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now before we begin our animation, remember we're using method 2, so we're going to add our voiceovers and sound effects first before we start to begin our animation. So let's head over to our sounds and then to our audio recorder and record our audio.
This song's legit.
So now that we've gotten our voiceovers, let's trim this a bit. Okay, like here, and okay, now I'm going to import this to our channels. Just keep it here. Then I'm going to add a sound from my audio library, from my file manager, sorry. Then I'm going to add this audio. I'm going to trim it. Then I'm going to import it. So I'm going to skip this step for now. I've added our audio and our voiceovers to our scene at different channels. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce our audio to like 20% so it doesn't overshadow our voiceover. Okay, then I'll leave this one at 100%. Then okay, let's see how many frames we have to get. Okay, we have 96 frames to cover. So let's dive in. Now we're done with our character, so now we need to animate everything in reference to our sounds. So you can add colors to your animation, but I'm going to leave mine like this and do my animation first before I add my colors. Quick one. This is actually our sounds and music. Let me play it.
This song's legit. She was a pretty smartest girl back in high school. Got a love thing going for her, she was cool. Don't
Okay.
need a carry last, but
So we have a lot of frames to cover. If we go to the ending of our animation, the empty frames, we have 96 frames to animate. So let's begin.